rewrap this wiring harness completely, like literally just starting. The only wires that I'm not wrapping are the ones that I'm going to extend. So anything going to like the bulbs for the headlights and stuff like that, I'm going to leave out for now because I'm going to be cutting and, doing all that stuff. But everything else is going to be rewrapped. Just wanted to make a pointer that if you're not going to be using anything, or if you cut a wire because you're not going to be using it, cap it off with some electrical tape. You don't want them to, accidentally touch each other and short, and then you have all types of problems with that. So I would just cap them off before, wrapping it back up again, just to give you that reassurance and everything like that. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue doing this all the way across and get to a finished result. All right, just doing the update. Next clip, I have electrical tape, basically the whole main part of the harness. Any wires that were coming out the main part of the harness, I capped off and put them in there. So what I'm basically doing is black for majority. Any type of place that's red means that there is something underneath it. So this is the 4 wires that I capped off. That's where I put that. Just so I could kind of, like, if I do have any problems, I'll know where to go. Since I don't have any fog lights, this is where I put the switch. I didn't cut it off because I might run fogs in the future. This is just letting me know where the corner light stuff starts, stuff like that. So it goes all the way around. I did the whole thing. So the main part of the harness is done. All that's left now is to take these original headlight wires and cut and extend them as necessary. One thing I just found out is that the OEM plug, it's kind of a no-brainer, but the OEM plug for the headlight high beams actually plugs in with the LED ones that I have over there in the harness. Just show that to you real quick. Drop my phone and make everything look all nice. But I put D for driver side, just so I could tell the difference. Well, yeah, the OEM plug just goes into the thing like this, so it's way better than what I had for the S14. The S13, I had to use these plugs, which I had bought off of Amazon, and then wire those in as sketchy as possible. But nope, here we could just do that. Click it in. Well, actually, there we go. Click it in, and it will work just like normal. So I'm actually gonna, I'm still gonna cut them, but I'm gonna cut it down here and extend the wires from there. Everything else is just gonna have like butt connectors or something like that. But that was something that's pretty cool. So makes that part easier. That's pretty much what I'm in the process of doing right now. Now, as I was doing this, I realized that there is a piece on both sets. So that's how it looked originally. Both sets of, I guess, headlight looms, whatever. And that's this. It is a red and green wire. Trying to focus on it. It doesn't want to. But there's a red and blue wire, I'm sorry, and a solid black wire. I'm guessing the red and blue is power and the black is ground. But these were already cut before I got to them. So I'm not sure what lights these went to, considering I had the high beams, the low beams, the turn signals, the corner lights. I don't know what these went to. So there's that. But I'm probably not going to use them. I'm going to keep them and label them just in case I, figure it out later on and add some lights or something like that. So that's pretty much what that's going to do. Everything else is here for now. So I got the corner lights, which I'm going to route to the parking lights. Got those cut, ready to be extended. I have the turn signal lights, green and black power, black is ground. And I have the low beams. The low beams are actually a dual function bulb, and the LEDs that I have are not dual function, so I'm only going to be using 2 of the 3 wires that I have for them. The red and yellow one is the one for the actual low beam, black is ground, and then this one also connects to that socket. This is red and black. This is for the high beam filament that's in that bulb. Just to show you, there's 3 inputs here. So that's what those is. One is ground, one is low, one is high. So there's that. But yeah, I'm just gonna be extending these, and once I extend these, this harness will pretty much be ready to go back into the car and reroute it, connect everything up, and call it a day. As for the next step, what I'm doing now is just laying out the wire that I'm gonna be using to extend the headlight wires to the front from the harness. So they have to be, this one's going to be for the driver's side. They're all about the same. Basically going to need 6 wires of this length. So I measured it out. I'm just using the bricks to hold it down while I cut them and make sure that they're good. But I actually ran out of wire, so I have to go to the store and get some more. Woohoo. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing now. And I just need 6 of them. 2 for the low beams, 2 for the high beams, power and ground turn signal, and power for the daytime running light / parking light. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. And I think I ran out at, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5. So I need 2 more just to do the driver's side. And the passenger side is going to be a little bit longer because they're going to be routed the same way, but they're going to go across that core support. So I measured, and I'm going to need basically the length of this plus another 45 inches of wire per wire for the passenger side lighting. So let's go ahead and get some more wire, and then I'll be back at it again. Taking a lot longer than I anticipated. It's mostly just a tedious job, so I can only imagine the people that actually cut the harnesses and resolder them together, because just doing the extensions of the wires is already, like, I don't know, I'm procrastinating, but at the same time it's like it's just taking forever. So this will probably be the clip that I end the video on, specifically because I'm gonna do that side off camera. It's basically the same as this, but what I wanted to show you guys was how I was going about doing this. So I'm extending the wires that I need for the headlights. I went ahead and measured from the point that I'm going to be routing the harness all the way to the actual headlights on the car, so I could see how long the wires need to be, and that's what I showed over there. So essentially, let's see. So I took the power wire from the corner light, of course extending both the power and ground for the turn signals and the power and ground for the high beams, and then this is the power and ground for the low beams. And I am going to be taping this one up because I just soldered these in. So I extended it all the way down there. The only difference with the high beams is that I put the connector on the end, the connector that I showed earlier. It's like one of these, but it's the OEM one. Just soldered that on the end of it. The rest of them are just straight leads for now, but I'll probably end up soldering on like some quick connects. Nothing crazy. But basically cutting the original wires like around here, soldering on my wires, the electrical taping, you know, making sure that that's all good. Then have them go all the way out and then resolder them if I'm putting them to a connector like this one. I'm also marking the parts where the soldered joints are with the red electrical tape, so that I'm just thinking like diagnostic wise, like if it were, hopefully it doesn't, but if something were to not work, I know exactly where to go to like test things out and kind of follow that trail. So that's what these little red parts are. Everything on here that's covered in red is a label of some sort. And so cutting the OEM harness, solder joint, then it goes all the way out. Same thing for down here. And then Just twist them up in a twisted pair formation like that. I have to twist this up a little bit more, but that's pretty much that. And then this is the other end. It's basically just 2 leads that I got going on. And then electrical tape around the whole thing, which takes forever. At this point, I've used 3 full rolls of black electrical tape for the harness and for, you know, all the other stuff. So definitely make sure that you get a lot of black electrical tape or a lot of whatever color you're gonna use. I ended up just going ahead and buying like a 10-pack for like $6 or something at Lowe's. So far this is what we're working with as far as the actual harness. So I got the power wire for the daytime running lights. I got the OEM connector for the high beams, power and ground for the turn signal. I'm using black wires for ground, red wires for power. And that's that. And then I'm currently working on the power and ground to the low beams. So once that's done, I'll have a full, fully extended headlight harness for that one, and then I'll do that one off camera. But that one is going to be 45 inches longer than this one, since that one has to go past this one across the core support and connect to the passenger side headlight. But that's pretty much all that I have left. These wires that go to the horn and the triple pressure switch, I believe, ambient air temp. I'm probably just going to rewrap this in electrical tape because I'm going to keep those. Try to see if there's anything else. This is the triple pressure switch and the cooling fan. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that or not. I might run a separate circuit for the cooling fans. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm definitely going to keep those for now. And then the rest is just like the same lighting, so it'll end up looking like this when I'm done with it. But till then, the next video will probably be me actually installing this into the car. So that being said, just like, comment, and subscribe, follow the build, and till next time.